pilots go on strike and will be crossing over fast to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, which is one of the main places where there have been issues, where we saw a lot happening. Earlier in the day, Olive Barrows was at JKIA, and now we have Melita Oletenges there. Melita, are we seeing any of the passengers from KQ who are meant to be on KQ flights still stranded there, or do you have any sense of what's happening?
Yes, indeed, Dan. Passengers are still stranded here at the JKIA International Departures Terminal where we are. And as you can see behind me, they are actually lining up here to actually just get directions from the Kenya Airways management as to what they will do next. That line you're seeing on your screen, Dan, is leading to an office here at the International Departures Terminal where they are being given options to actually change their flight to a different airline, or given an option to spend the night somewhere, or also being refunded their money. Remember, all of these passengers here had paid for a ticket to different destinations across the world, but that has been disadvantaged due to the strike by the Kenya Airlines Association of Pilots. And of course, CALPA issued that strike notice, citing different reasons. First of all, they have actually cited they wanted the management of the Kenya Airways ousted for undisclosed governance and leadership issues. They also cited discrimination or victimization of the CALPA members, also saying that the management stopped paying for their pension. That was at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, and these are some of the reasons that they have cited for this industrial strike. Earlier we saw the Cabinet Secretary for Transport and Infrastructure, Kipchumba Murkomen, trying to actually talk to the management of Kenya Airways to see if they can reach an agreement with the CALPA members, but that has not actually borne any fruit up to now. And at the moment you can just see passengers are stranded here, and these can actually have a ripple effect in different sectors of the economy, including tourism sector. Remember, this is one of the major airports in East Africa, actually the biggest in East Africa, and this is one of the hubs where people come just to connect different flights, different parts of Africa, and tourists who had planned to come to Kenya to visit different areas in Kenya could actually have been stranded in different parts of the country. And that is also one of the reasons as to why the Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen cited and said that this can have different impacts in the economy. Also, Dan, apart from that, this particular JKIA airport, actually the revenue stream here is about 300 million shillings a day. So it means that for the pilots to strike for one day, that means that up to now the country has lost about 300 million shillings in revenue. So the situation here, we are seeing people also, they're just seated here waiting to see whether they will be given a solution. Some of them have been stranded from as early as the wee hours of the morning, and we have seen some of them lamenting, and our colleague Olive Barrows, of course, will be bringing us that update. She was here for the better part of the day, but what we can see really, Dan, is just people who are trying to actually lament. There is an uproar here at the JKIA, and we are just waiting to see, hopefully speak to some of them, and of course bring our viewers up to speed, of course, Dan, in our consecutive bulletins. Dan, back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Tenges, for that, and for braving the cold right now. So maybe we wait to see whether he can get some more voices at this hour, being a number of hours, more than 12 hours. This is about 15 hours since the pilots downed their tools. And just as a point of clarification, that the 300 million shillings is what Kenya Airways has lost in revenues as a result of this strike. Now,